Right, welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see in the background, we've got a Range Rover back. It's the same Range Rover. It's been away for a few months now, thankfully, so she's not had any issues for a few months. She come in the other day, customers talked a lot, nice chat about it and that, a lot of people. We had a nice M3 competition with them, so we got a good look at that as well, so it was really nice that car, like that one. So anyway, the big Range, it was reported the DPF fault and an EGR fault, so they'd scanned it themselves and had to close that. We're about to bring the vehicle in, but get that portion on the throttle to just reverse it uphill and bring it in. Throttle pedal did nothing, absolutely nothing. So if you ever had any technical issues with any computer systems or anything like that, the procedure is control alt delete, power it down. In fact, it doesn't work as well. So if you control alt delete, you can switch it off, start it back up, it seems to be working fine, reversed it in, drove it in. Engine management light was on, we did scan it. We did have a few fault codes in it throughout the systems. There was only one in the engine management, which was for the EGR, and it did say it was stuck closed. So, however, but we didn't clear the faults on it. We didn't clear the faults, and at the minute there's no management light on. So there's no management light on. It's driving okay at the minute. I have felt a couple of wee stammers off it, but you know, like there is something just amiss with it. So most probably EGR. So you can see we've got the big autel on it, big Maxus, so it's quality this. So this is for your service side. We're going to get into the car, into the diagnostic, we'll pull the fault codes again and see. I didn't clear nothing on it, just saved it all, emailed myself a copy. So there you go, 2011 306 DT with a catalysed diesel particulate filter, so it's got a cat and a DPF on it, this one. Unfortunately, so we'll hit the auto scan again, and we'll give it a little fault scan, see what happens here. So yeah, so it's had this one, it's still got the one fault in the engine management light, but it's put the light off, so it has put the light off. So we shall see what comes back here. I do believe there was a throttle pedal fault code as well. So we'll see how that goes. Throttle pedals nowadays can be quite problematic on some vehicles. There's two sensors in there, two potentiometers, and they're there for reference point. And if one fails, it should get you home in a kind of limp mode, kind of restricted performance mode, whatever you want to call it. But what should get you home. So about 82% here. Lots of systems, lots of green, lots of red as well. To be honest with you, it's quite common in Land Rovers. We get lots of codes on them. We do get lots of codes in the Land Rovers. So anti-roll bar control module, quite happy that one's in the green. I did have lots of issues with that when I put the thing back together, but I managed to fix it, I managed to figure it out. So traction control module's got one there, power control module's got one, ABS has got one, body control module's got one, instrument panel cluster's got one. I believe the instrument panel is going to be the brake control module, probably, that's what it was before. This one always seems to be here in ABS, VIN, yep, instrument control, lost communication with parking brake, and that one is what the one I was talking about, the throttle position sensor, intermittent range performance. So there is obviously the EGR B control stuck in the closed position, intermittent, lost communication with parking brake there. Forward looking sensor, this has been intermittent as well. Audio, lost communication with auxiliary heater. So interestingly enough, when I've seen the L320s go down, the instrument clusters fail on them. 9 times out of 10 when that happens, that there is issues with heating and radios, so that is maybe why we're seeing that there, that lost communication with auxiliary heater. So those systems may be all tied in. There is a fault with the passenger's door. Double door locking motor, so yeah, a fault with that as well. So we're going to go there because it looks like my dad's has arrived, so we're going to see Mr. Senior sent it. So we've got big Range. She did come in with the management light on, and I did go to reverse it up the hill. It would not reverse up the hill, switched it on and off again, and then the throttle pedal came to life. So I'm going through it, there's no lights on, I've not cleared any lights, I have driven the car, it is a bit erratic, but So it says EGR position stuck closed, but all the data, it's pretty close. EGR valve position, bank 1 is less than bank 2, but this is what it's getting me, man. This throttle pedal, I think there's a problem with the throttle pedal, guys. I really do. The fact that I've given it a portion and hee-haw happened, and I've got a code there for it, and it's showing up red in the data. So, showing up red in the data suggests that there's an issue there. Suggests that there's an issue. So let's give it a portion and see what it is. It's going to want a throttle pedal because they don't match, they should match. I'm going to study all this data for a bit. It's got a big range, I just unplugged. This is the one that's stuck in the closed position, and it's intermittent. I think the actual position sensors failed internally. I think it's sometimes working, sometimes no. So I just unplugged just to try and determine which side is what. So I had unplugged the side that we had off before. So we had this side off when we were doing the manifold. And when I say off, I just mean moved. So we'll plug that back in. So it must be this side, unfortunately, which we've not touched yet. Funny games, man, these Range Rovers, man, aren't they? Funny games, but at least that manifold's all good. Ain't crap this in there anymore. So, like I said, there's a wee issue with the throttle pedal, I believe. We'll get this plugged back in and play about with it a bit more. But on the data, everything's the same, everything matches. So, aye, bear with us.